Good morning. Welcome to GSC Live Mornings. I'm Pastor Charlie Leonard. I've got my first cup of coffee here this morning. And this morning I'm drinking from a coffee cup that says Dunn County Pottery. That's Dunn County, Wisconsin, where Cindy and I lived for about 19 years. We lived in Menominee, but other towns in that county were Durand and Baxterville and a few others. But anyway, a shout out to our good friends in Dunn County, Wisconsin. And these are some treasured cups from Dunn County Pottery. One of the things you may not know about me is that I have somewhat of a fascination for stones and rocks. Excuse me. And perhaps this comes from the fact that where I grew up on a farm in Nebraska, there wasn't a stone to be found. And that's a blessing for a farmer that you don't have any stones in your fields. But as a child, we would travel to the Rocky Mountains, and I remember being fascinated by the rock formations and whatnot. And it seems like ever since I've been, pretty fascinated and intrigued by stones and rocks. About 3 years ago, I took up stone carving, and this is a hobby I hope to continue into the future. But it's when I started carving into rock that I have found how much rocks have to say to us, that they have a message for us, they want to speak to us. It's amazing what is in a stone. Rock carvers often say, well, I just chip away at the rock until whatever's in there reveals itself. There's some truth to that. This morning's reading, somewhat related, comes from Matthew 27, and this is day 28. When it was evening, there came a rich man from Arimathea named Joseph, who was also a disciple of Jesus. He went to Pilate and asked for the body of Jesus. Then Pilate ordered it to be given to him. So Joseph took the body and wrapped it in a clean cloth and laid it in his own tomb, which he had hewn in the rock. He then rolled a great stone to the door of the tomb and went away. Mary Magdalene and the other Mary were there, sitting opposite the tomb. Here's a reading entitled, Even the Stones Will Shout. At this point in Matthew's Gospel, all hope is gone. Jesus has been arrested, put on trial, and crucified. Now he's dead, buried in a tomb chiseled out of a rock. A sad sepulchre stone seals the tomb. To the world's eye, this stone also seals his fate. The misguided Messiah's ministry has ended. The prophet is silenced. The charade is over. It seems odd to describe a silent, inanimate stone as sad, but in Luke, when some Pharisees begged Jesus to tell his disciples to stop shouting their hosannas, Jesus said, if these were silent, the stones would shout out. It seems that even stones can't stay quiet about Jesus. The one who lies in the tomb behind the stone is the one who was present at creation when stones were first formed. Stones scattered beneath his feet as he made his way to the cross. Very soon, behind this stone blocking the tomb's entrance, God will raise Jesus from death and turn all creation's longing into joy. Perhaps even the stones will shout. Tomorrow's Easter, and I hope to bring a hopeful Easter message to people in my congregation, and I hope you're able to join a worship service somewhere where you too can hear the words of hope from the gospel. If not, you're welcome to join us. I'll be live with my associate pastor, Carl Eric Gentis, and you can find us at goodshepherdchurch.net. That's our webpage. There'll be a place to click for some live streaming. I'll end with this prayer. Lord Jesus, open our lips that we may join the stones and all creation in singing your praise. You alone have given your life for the love of all people. Help us to remember this, especially in times like this, when life seems so fragile for thousands upon thousands and thousands of people. May we always remember that you alone are risen from the dead for our sake. Amen. Blessings to you on this Holy Saturday. And I'll be back with you early tomorrow morning before our worship service begins. Blessings to you in this day.